Great day. Happy Sunday. How about those Washington Commanders? I didn't even watch the game, but when I turned it on, what was it, like 34, 13, 14, something? I was like, okay, looks like we have a football team. Anywho, back to the matter. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? I hope well. I'm great. So on this episode of What's in the Fridge, we really didn't have anything in the fridge. Not even to make anything from. But I did go to the store, went to my little favorite organic store, and I didn't have a taste for anything in particular. So sometimes when I'm in the store, things just speak to me. So what spoke to me were the collards, and I got some chard. I got some red chard and rainbow chard, and something said braise those two. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going to use a shallot and some garlic. I'm going to make my own broth with It's Better Than Bouillon vegetable base and water. And then my good Judy gave me these, a couple of packs of these. I'm not sure if jambalaya is the brand. I don't know, but it's red lentils. They have some rice. I don't know if y'all can see this. And some dehydrated vegetables in it. We're going to see how this is going to come out. I love lentil stuff. And the fact that it has rice, I'm like, okay. So I'm going to have some braised collards in chard, and some red lentils. And then every week I try to get some berries to eat on throughout the week. So this week's combination is strawberry, blackberries, and some good old raspberries. And you know how I do. I'll put my little videos together of how I prepare and what I use, and then show you a final reveal. Stay tuned. Deuces. I'm blown, and I just had to come back on to show y'all this. I just opened this up, about to clean my berries, and look at that. I hate that. I just got these berries. But no, they're going back. Normally I'd be like, oh, no. I think these berries were $5.99. No, they're going back. Okay, so I got my berries all, minus my raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, excuse me, all cleaned, and berries, strawberries all cut up. So I just take some agave. You drizzle it to your taste. That was to mine. Just take a spoon and just kind of toss them. And that's why I say you can put some lemon juice, some vanilla extract, some lemon zest. I love blackberries. Once it's in a glass bowl, I just use this plastic bowl to mix it up. And then once it get nice and cold, excuse me, I think I got some berries in my teeth. Excuse me. But once it gets a little chill on it, it's really going to be good. And a tip or a hint, if you're having an event or something at your house and you want to do this, you can do this just like this. And it's this flavoring. It's a sparkling wine flavoring that I get from Amazon. A teaspoon of that and some fruit. Thank me later. Okay, now we're back. We're going to work on our red lentils. And like I said, my good Judy gave me these. I've never cooked this particular brand before. So we're going to follow the instructions on the package. And it says add 4.5 cups of water to a pot. Bring it to a boil and add this contents. So I'm adding this much of some Better Than Bouillon vegetable base to my. I'm going to add some butter. So I'm gonna add some butter to this, take it on to the stove and get it on boil, and add the contents. Okay, real simple for our red lentil jambalaya. Stay tuned. I'm gonna turn it on my stove. Put it on 7, like a medium high heat. Probably about a tablespoon, about that much. So we're gonna allow that to come to a boil, and then we will add the contents of our package to this in the boiling water. Let it boil for about a minute. Then we're gonna turn it down to maybe a medium heat and let it simmer. See how it does, and let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay, now we're chopping up our shallots and garlic.
Okay, our water is boiling. I decided I'm gonna add a little more flavor into our red lentils. So the garlic and the shallots that I cooked up, I'm gonna put some of them. These are for the braised collards and chard. And I'm gonna put a little bit in the lentil broth. So we got the vegetable bouillon now in here with some butter, and we just added some garlic and shallots. Now I'm about to add the contents of our package of our red lentils. Okay, I clean my greens 3 times. First time I clean them, and then I take the stem off. Then I put them all back in a big bowl, clean them again, rinse them, clean them again, rinse them. I don't do all that. Let me just say, you clean your greens how you want to clean your greens. But I clean my greens until I don't see no dirt in the water. If I don't never see no dirt in the water, I clean them 3 times. And this is all. I come up. And you will see how I roll them up, cut them up, and throw them back in that water. Clean them 2 more times. These are my stems. Throw my stems away. Roll them up. I leave some stemming in. They say that's where a lot of the nutrients are. Now just roll down, cut them like this. Make sure you move your finger out the way, because they not gonna move out the way automatically. Grits. Just take them, put them in the middle. Stack them on top of each other. Take an edge. Tuck, roll, tuck, roll. Tuck, roll, and then go straight down. It's okay if some stem is in there. I'm trying to make it real thin. The nutrient is in that stem. Some people gonna take the stems out. I'm trying to take the thickest part of it out. But when they cook down and they tender, oops. And the collards all cut up. And then next, we're gonna do the chard. Okay, so I'm back to cut up the chard, and all I do is just cut that thick stem off. Now, the chard was quite dirty, so pretty much what I'm saying as far as washing your vegetables, you can determine that. I wash mine until the water's clean, so pretty much as many times as necessary. The collards were clean, so when they're clean, I still do them at least 3 times. But when I see that they're really dirty, I do them until I don't see no more dirt. Now, I don't really cook with shallot. This is maybe my first, it's not my first time. I think I cooked it before, but I just had a little bit. This is not a lot, but just trying to venture out and do. I just keep eating the same old vegetables. And since I'm trying to do more plant-based, I'm seeing what I like, what it goes with, what I can put it with, how I can try it. You know, you gotta retrain our taste buds. So, you can do that. Cut it all off like that, and then it's easier to get the individual pieces, I think. Let's put this over here. And then this is the rainbow chard. That was the red. I guess because that's not exactly red, but I don't know why they call it rainbow. Oh, I guess it has different colors. I see a little orange in this one. Okay, I'm learning, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash these several times. Our lentils are coming up quite nicely. I tasted them. And I did this off camera. I tasted them. They were good, but I added some fresh cracked pepper and one of my favorite spices now, which is Kinder's, the blend, which is, I thought about after I added pepper, is salt and pepper and garlic. So I added a little bit of that, and then garlic and herb. This is dash. That's no salt. I know. I like garlic. I think garlic just gives your food so much flavor. I know some people don't really like a lot of garlic. And it's supposed to be a blood purifier, so it's good for you. That's what my mama used to tell me. Drink water. Always say that. These kind of limpy and raggedy. So we're going to be putting this back in. Take this and throw it away. All right, clean up and clean my chard. Okay, I'm back. So I washed them again. This time I'm going to cut them up. Kind of the same fashion as the collards. Just stack them, roll them, tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. Then we're going to wash them again. We're going to wash them again. Oh, child, when I get in this kitchen. It's a little too hot. So I can have some room. So I cut them up. This probably ain't all that good of being tucked and roll, but I'm not. And I'm trying to wash these kale and wash my collards. I mean kale. Oops. See, I'm always making a mess. Wash the chard and my collards so I can get them on. I want them to be nice and tender. Alright, washing time. I'll be back when it's time to put them in a pot. Hey, so this is what our jambalaya, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm calling it, our lentils are looking like. So it looks like the rice has come up. Those are dehydrated carrots and whatever. Ooh, sorry for the camera shaking, y'all. You know, when you production and the star and all the things, yeah, that's what happens. But, like I said, I added some pepper. And this is kind of one of my favorites. It's called the blend. I like it. And then I added a little bit of this. Yeah, pretty good. I think it's gonna go good with my braised kale. Be back shortly. Okay, I want y'all to see what I mean when I say wash these grains until you don't see no dirt. Let me pull it over here. Because this water went from dingy to red to less dingy to now. You see that clear water? You know, you got some chard in there. But that water wasn't looking like that. That's how you know your greens clean. Okay? You ain't got to put no dishwashing liquid. But if that's what you choose to do, that's on you. Just clean them. Just keep cleaning them until you don't see no more dirt in that water. Okay. Okay. Now we're about to cook or braise our greens. I started with 1 cup of vegetable broth. Now I made mine by using a tablespoon of better than bouillon and a cup of water. But you can buy some already made broth, however you want to do it. Y'all see I'm sweating. It's a little warm in here. But anyway, I have a cup of my braising liquid. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of butter. It might be more. I don't know. You know, we don't measure around these parts. I'm going to get that going. I have it on a medium heat. I'll turn it up to high to get this braising liquid going. And then we're going to add our shallots and our garlic. Let that go. And our liquid before we add our greens. Yeah, getting some steam now. Once the butter is totally melted. We're going to add our collards first. And then we're going to add our chard on top of our collards. And let me get some tongs. Tongs. Yes, washing my hands again. Tongs. So we can twist and mix and
Just in case if you're wondering, I do have what seems to be a lot of greens in this pot. And you may be like, well, why don't you just put it in a bigger pot? Because they will definitely cook down. That's why I'm using this, and that's why I'm kind of fighting with it now, because I know it's going to cook down.
Okay. It's on high, so I'm going to put it down to a medium. We're going to let these cook down. And then I'm going to come back, taste them, and season them up. Okay, we're back. You see how kale and chard has cooked down? Down. Our liquid, you know, the greens kind of made their own to add to what we started with. So we're going to let it cook. Now it's time to season them up. So I decided to go with the same flavor profile. Garlic and herb Mrs. Dash, my Kinder's blend. And I'm going to do a little Himalayan pink salt. So because I used this, which normally brings it up, I'm not going to use a lot of this because this also has salt in it. This is no salt. Ouch. Why am I using this little fork? Please tell me that. And splashing juice everywhere. No, we're not going to do that. I like a little, especially in my like collards and kale, I add a little vinegar. I don't know how that's going to do with the chard, but I'm going to add it in anyway. And you know me, in greens, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. You don't have to add it to yours. I'm going to add a little bit. Let me get some vinegar. Just add a little bit. I don't want to add too much. Stir this up. Let's let this cook down a little bit more. Taste it again and see what we gotta add. Be back. Hey, I'm back. So as you can see, remember, let's turn the camera around this way. It's a little bad. Remember how much we started? So our greens definitely have cooked down. They're still not quite done. I want them to be tender. The collards aren't. Like I said, this is my first time cooking them this way. I don't know if I should have maybe possibly cooked them separately, but I still want to let them do what they do. While off camera, I added some more spices. I added a little bit of adobo. Not much because this has salt in it. What else did I pull out? Oh, the liquid smoke. I had a little bit of liquid smoke. So we're just gonna let them hang out, do what they do. I might add a little bit more. I just tasted them. The collards are not as tender as I would want them. So I'm gonna let them cook on down, get tender. I may add a little bit more apple cider vinegar, getting that little twang. And yeah. Okay, we're back. I think we're done. If you can see, all our liquid pretty much is gone. So our grains have braised down. They're tender. So here we go. I'll turn that off. As you can see, it's not much. Let's do it like this. This is about how much liquid is left. And y'all saw in the beginning. So our greens have soaked all that up. This was 4 bunches. It was 2 each. 2 bunches of kale and 2 bunches of, one was red chard and the other one was rainbow chard. And this is what we have reduced to. But like I said, off camera, I had to play with it. You know, there's no measuring over here. Everything is seasoned to taste. It's all on you. But I did add a little adobo. I started with garlic and herb Mrs. Dash, Kinder's The Blend, a little Himalayan pink salt, and then I added some liquid smoke. And a little bit of sugar. So I'm about to plate it up. Be right back. Okay, I've plated it up. We have our lentil jambalaya, red lentil jambalaya, with our braised collards and rainbow chard. We had a bunch of red chard and rainbow chard, but it's pretty much collards and Swiss chard braised on a bed of lentils and rice. So let's give it a taste. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen. There wasn't that much juice left, so I'm gonna break it up. Try to get a little bit of everything. This is definitely a plant-based meal. No meat, no way in sight. I can't say that it's truly vegan because I did use butter, but everything else, I'm not sure about the better than bouillon base. I believe that's vegan. I know it's vegetable, so it's definitely vegetarian. Definitely feeling, definitely different. I like it. What am I trying to say? I like it. Hell, I cooked it. I'm gonna eat it. I do. I like it. What I don't like is I feel like the greens are a little tough, and I cook them. I don't like to annihilate my food, but I did add a lot of that pepper. It has a little spice to it. But I like my food to have a little spice to it. I like it. You see me still eating it. But definitely a good meal that will fill you up. You have your protein from your lentils. You have your greens in here. So you really don't need any meat. Definitely different. But it's good. It's a meal. It'll fill you up. The collards and the chard is new to me. That's what's throwing me. Because I know y'all probably looking at my face like, she's saying she like it, but she don't look like. I'm trying to, like, taste as I go. Love collards. Never had collards and chard together. It's just a different taste. But I like it. Honestly. I do. Thank you for watching. And you know, I definitely like the liquid smoke. So at the end of all my videos, I would definitely type up what I used and what I did. If you want to make it, you want to try it. Make it your own. Put your own spices in it. I really love that kick of spice. The only thing I used was pepper. Anything else that has any spice in it. So, thank you for hanging with me on another Sunday. I hope you have a great week coming up.